people are so caught up on this racial bullshit. Like, who's what, who's pure, who's not. It's like, yo, everyone just needs to go fuck each other and make a bunch of mixed kids. And
no shit. No.
No?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
What do you prefer then? What do you recommend?
I feel like, you can't help who you fall in love with.
Mm-hmm.
And I do believe that you can love anybody. I don't have Mexican boyfriends, I don't have white boyfriends, all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, and I don't give a fuck who agrees with me about this, culturally, religiously, and culinary-wise, it's always best to have people who have the same background as you. Always. Because if they're Swedish and they marry a Nigerian, they can't sit in the car and sing their Swedish pop songs and the Nigerian finish them for them. It's not going to happen. Just, if I, at the end of the day, I just think that, I've said it before that, and this is just my little crazy thought, the integration was where we fucked up at. Because when black people was left the fuck alone, we thrived. Obviously. Black Wall Street, Jones Beach, all the Seneca Village, all these things we was doing because nobody wanted to fuck with us. So we stuck to ourselves and thrived. And it's always because of some racial bullshit that all our shit always gets burned down. And I think that the strength of the black man and the black woman cannot be motherfucking duplicated. That's just the way I feel about it. You can love who you want to love. You can be with who you want to be with. But there's just some experiences that other races are going to be able to have empathy for, but you just can't feel it in your DNA the way that we do. That's just what I said it.
Well, listen, I respect your opinion. Me personally, all my long-term relationships were not with white Russian Jewish girls.
Well, I mean, I can't blame you for that.
In fact, almost all my long-term relationships, were with black women.
Right.
I had one relationship with an Asian girl that lasted a few months, but other than that, like all of my multi-year relationships was always with black women. And I didn't, I grew up in San Mateo, California, not a predominantly black neighborhood.
I know San Mateo and Burlingame and all that.
All that, yeah. And I'm an immigrant. My parents are Russian immigrants. I didn't, although I loved hip hop and I got into hip hop in elementary school, and I had I had one black Russian friend growing up in elementary school. It wasn't until I went to Berkeley, and started living in Berkeley and Oakland that I really had a large group of black friends and really got more into like the culture and so forth. And that really, my first relationship was with a black and Japanese girl. That was like my first real serious relationship that lasted 5-6 years. And I've always, since then I've always been attracted to black women. I feel like black women have been really the key not only to my success, but to my happiness as well.
And that's great. And we can't blame you for that. We're amazing.
You are.
Black women are amazing. I just wish that, at the end of the day, all this comes from, I wish that more black men felt the same way about us as a whole. We know you like to suck dick. That's why y'all out here sucking each other's dicks. We know the motherfucking that you like these white women. We know that. We see it in our face. All we want is for them to love us as well. You can still love these white girls and still love these boys but love us as well. Don't just love them and then leave bitches out here flapping in the wind. There's always somebody out there for somebody. Your boyfriend might come from Australia. True. But if, the queen wants a king. That's it.